everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Successful Women's TV show. My name is Galit Ventura Rozen, and I am co-founder of Everyday Woman, a professional speaker and a commercial real estate broker. Today, I thought it would be fun to jump on and give you a 5-minute motivational corner with Galit. What does that mean? Oh, I know myself that there are days where I would love to be motivated. I would love to be motivated. And I figure, you know what? I'm human. And there are days where I could use that little extra push. So why don't I jump on and give it to you today? All right. Let's talk about those mornings where you can't find your mojo. Now, I learned this word from, what was it? The movie Austin Powers, Finding Your Mojo. And it always stuck with me. And for me, what that means is it's the days where I wake up and I have a little bit less energy than normal. And I don't really want to get out from under the covers, but I'm going to because I know staying under them isn't always the best course of action during the week when I should be working. Even us entrepreneurs need to get out from under the covers. So let's talk about what happens on those days. So what I have found for myself is I ask myself some questions. First and foremost, am I just tired? Am I burnt out? If I'm tired or burnt out, then it's time to really look at my self-care and if I'm taking good enough care of myself. Now, with my years of age, I have learned to do so much better with my working out, eating right, massages, facials, vacation time, date time, alone time. But even with all that, sometimes it's just a little bit harder for me to find my mojo. So I will reevaluate my self-care. The second thing that I choose to look at is there something that's bothering me, weighing heavy on me? Think about that for a second. Something that doesn't leave my mind, that I can't stop thinking about, a problem that I want to find a solution for, or that to-do list that doesn't feel like it's getting done. So I'll tell you that for me, a lot of times it feels like overwhelm, even though I've been trying really hard not to use that word so much. And instead, I really try to use the word I'm focused and I've got a list that I've got to get done. So ask yourself, what's that thing that's on your mind? And what can you do to make yourself feel better so that's not the reason why you can't find your mojo? So we've covered self-care. And we've covered what is that thing on your mind that's maybe weighing heavily on you, and how can you resolve it or find a solution? So for me, a lot of times it's associated with my to-do list. I'll probably sit down today, take some time writing down the things that I want to get done that I haven't yet, that weigh on me a bit heavy. And then I will set up a plan to get those things done in a realistic time frame. And I always feel better when I start check marking things off my list or crossing them out on a piece of paper or check marking them on an online task management. But ask yourself where that is and ask yourself, what is that thing that's holding you back or that's really bothering you? And the next thing that I always think about is, could I just need a break? Sometimes we just need a break. Now, as a woman, with hormones that are all over the place, there are days where I feel like I'm a teenager again, being in my 50s. Sometimes it's just hormonal. And I just have to take a deep breath and realize that everything's fine. And it's just something that I've got to deal with today. But I'll still take a lot of deep breaths and I'll still find my happy place. And if anything, the one thing that keeps me going and helps me find my mojo is what motivates me. So do you know what motivates you? What's that one thing that gets you up every morning, gets you excited? Now, for some people, it's just money. I got to pay my bills, put food on the table, put gas in the car. Look, that's motivation enough some days. For some of us, it's going to be purpose, finding and doing something that we feel has purpose in our lives, giving back, helping others, volunteering. For some of us, it might be as simple as self-care. Today, I'm going to work out because I want to have more energy and I want to feel better about myself. So you want to ask yourself, what is your why? What motivates you every day? What gets you out of bed? And on those days where you can't find your mojo, focus on your why and your motivation. So that's my 5-minute motivational corner with Galit. Thank you for listening and watching to another episode of the Successful Women's TV show. I'd love to hear about the ways that you find your mojo, and I'll see you next time. Bye.